therefore, we are being set up with divine appointments, and they can happen any moment, any day, and they will happen as you live an uncommon life. Amen. And let me go a little bit farther with this as we go into new territory. One of the things that God dropped into my spirit was this. So he loves the word, C word, coincidence. He hates the C word, courageous. So with this thing, coincidences and being set up by God, this is what the Lord dropped in my spirit. What the enemy attempts to do is you take the word, you turn it backwards. Set up, turn it backwards. Upset. So this is what the Lord just dropped in my spirit. Ronnie, turn the word backwards. What is it? Upset. So the enemy wants to keep my people upset in a position of being upset to the point that you're locked down, that you're kind of stuck, that you are stuck. And when you live in a position of consistently being upset, I'm not saying that it's wrong when a situation occurs, that it upsets you, of course, but it's what you do after being upset. It's staying in that upset condition, state of mind, state of heart, or moving past it and saying that circumstance, that attack, that situation is there, but I'm not going to live life with my stomach churning, fully upset, and continuing to be upset in my emotions, my mind, my heart, but instead I'm going to press past that so that I can be in place when God wants to set me up. Amen. So the Lord wanted me to take that a little bit farther. He wants you to stay upset so you miss your setups. Right. Tell your neighbor, one's beside you, some of them are behind you. Don't you dare stay upset. Come on. Lord, just holler at Janice. She needs to be. Don't you dare just stay upset. It's okay to get upset, just don't stay that way. That doesn't mean you have to continue, liking the situation. Just believing that God will take care of that and moving on so that you can experience your setups. Right. But if you live upset, you'll miss your setups. And so the other C word, he loves can't, but he hates can. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And as I mentioned, that's all the scripture we need to understand that it is totally scriptural, that we not only have confidence in Him, but we also should have confidence in ourselves and our abilities, because Paul didn't say God can do all things through God who strengthens God. Yeah. He said, Paul, you put your name there, can do all things through. He didn't say through Paul. He said through Christ who strengthens me. So when I preach self-confidence, again, I reiterate this because I know that there are preachers out there that go overboard with this kind of teaching and preaching and 5 ways, 7 ways to be the person you're always meant to be, and it's just based on self-help and flesh kind of teaching and groundwork and concepts. That's not what I'm talking about. Quite the opposite. And yet there are those in the Christian world that go to the other end of the spectrum and say, it's confidence in God and we should totally rely upon Him, but no confidence in yourself. Yeah. No confidence in your ability. And all the while, when you